Well, I'm fans, I'm back with another video, episode 3 of New Hell Teacher Nube 2025. I'm really enjoying this series. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm really curious to see how the story will eventually end. It just got me so curious. And I really hope Viz gets to eventually translate the manga. Just officially translate it. Give it a release. Same with City Hunter and Cat's Eye. Like, if you're a fan of the original Cat's Eye, then you'll be excited for the reboot coming out. Because I am. I definitely want to... You can actually kind of officially read the manga in English on a site that's non-English. Yeah. That was complicated. I recommend you check the last video or on the specific decade Cat's Eye debuted in. Anyway, this is a pretty good episode. Like I said, this is an episodic story, but it definitely has good horror. So let's get into it. So the episode opens up at the school. Most likely sometime after school. So 3 kids are playing soccer. And Stevie's got someone watches them from the window. Kind of jealous, wishes he could do that. Once one of the kids notice this person, you don't see it too. And when you look closely after a specific meal, they run away scared. What is it they find? And the thumbnail spoiled it. It's kind of spoiled in the thumbnail. Sure, it's not real towards the end. It's real early on, but still, it's kind of spoiled. Because it shows a different image. Alright, the scenes this guy. After that, after the opening, we cut to Nube kind of starving because his budget's gone down a bit. After Miss Ritsuko, that's when Gyoka and her friend Miki. Anyway, that's when Gyoka and her friend help Miss Ritsuko out. Nube tries his best to help too, but he ends up scaring her again because she hates the supernatural. You mentioned two other kids that are focused in this season. What? So these 3 characters are called Miki Hosokawa, Katsuya Kimura, and Makoto Kurita. These five kids will be focused on for most of the first half. As more students will be focused on across the time, I think. Interesting enough, the designs have been slightly changed from the manga. Yeah, if you look at the 1995, yeah, I'm quite sure about that one. I initially thought it was 1995, but it's actually 1996. That's my fault, so I don't know why I decided to make a remake. Pretty fascinating that they got a TV drama the exact same year the manga came out. Exact same year the anime came out. Normally you wait a bit before doing a TV drama. And yet there's one manga series that had a TV drama and never got an anime. I read Jigoku by Go Nagai, one of the earliest manga in Shonen Jump. It's a real shame never got an anime, but mostly due to its controversy amongst the PTA. But it's humor, to say the least. Quiz time. What was the first Shonen Jump manga to ever get an anime? Let me know your answers in the comments down below, and let's continue. I think I'm gonna try to do this from now on. I love pop quizzes and Shonen Jump reviews. When I do reviews on Shonen Jump anime, I'm gonna give a bit of trivia, my little bit of trivia, see if you can guess. Just a fun thing to do. That's how I remember it though. So, yeah, these kinds of designs look different to the manga. But that's because the designs being used are actually from later on. From, like, if you look at the spin-off, the recent spin-off, I'll Teach You Nube Plus, you can see the characters look exactly like they do in the anime. But of course, that's understandable due to art style changes. Katsuya and Miki have some design changes too. Miki didn't get that much change, but her hair color was a little more, either blondish color, slightly yellow, but now it's been changed to slightly grey. And Katsuya has also got a drastic change with his hairstyle, being a little shorter now. Makoto is also a bit different too. Again, they're going for the later designs. And I think, these characters don't, other than Makoto, the other characters don't look like they belong in elementary school. At least first years. Alright, I looked up, turns out by the time the series ends, the characters will age. Somehow. Unless the final chapter is an epilogue. I'm guessing. I don't know. Feel free to let me know, because don't spoil anything, but let me know some specific aspects. For specific things that ins and stuff. Like, well, spoiling it, what do you think I have look forward to? Hey, so yeah, Calvin's got some new looks. I don't mind that, because I'm sure the author style has changed over the years, and so to get the characters some new looks is not bad. Also, the characters can change their outfits a lot more now. Yeah, the characters are changing outfits more commonly in this series, which is quite rare. And it must be a pain in the ass to do, but it makes these kids feel like real people, real students, instead of just animated characters that try to keep the same outfit for consistency. Okay, there's nothing wrong. I say there's nothing wrong with that. And just because if it helps the artists and animators in terms of that, yeah, it makes sense. Just saying, it's kind of unique, this one. Anyway, Miki heard of a rumor about the Midnight Honor student. A student that's it's basically the name implies. Some honor student that only seems to be has been seen at midnight many times. Nube initially dismisses it as a rumor, But that night, the five of them investigate themselves. They're not seen as guys themselves. Nube kind of suspects they'll be here, and basically he makes himself known to them. And he starts to investigate and basically says, "I knew it." He tells the kids to be careful when they come in and not say anything. So when you see this honor student, they're shocked. And then suddenly, the following night, they suddenly start doing their class with him. And again, trying their best to not be frightened and stuff. And it seems as Nube gives a demonstration of an exorcism of a doll. But eventually, Nube reveals to the kid that he's not really human. As he thinks that he was a doll himself. He was once a doll. That it's revealed he's an anatomical dummy that was found not too long ago. And well, as they watch, he ends up watching the kids every day, and eventually, from the soul, made himself become alive. Grade 11, yeah. And he thinks he's human, doing anything a good student would do, because he imitated the other kids. And we see him, it is disturbing. Like, instead of being like Taro from Dawn to Dawn, or being just a little anatomical dummy that's just a little moving, he's like a anatomical dummy, but with the insides more alive. Organs are alive. I'm not fucking joking. Jesus Christ, it's disturbing. Of course, the honor student doesn't denies it. Also, was a Bloom's up, you remember, season no, he's not. That's disturbed. Hiroshi talks to him, you know, they can be friends and stuff. But it seems the dummy goes off the edge as all he learns ends up going a bit crazy though. As he wants to make them like him, twinsies. As these are two girls who will match outfits. Nube ends up getting trapped in a storage room or something by accident. So the kids are supposed to run away and hide. Scary. And of course, this is the other three's first time seeing Nube's abilities. So don't forget, it was only Hiroshi and Kyoko in the previous episodes. And Kyoko was the only one who knew about Nube's abilities since she's seen them firsthand. I think we'll get an episode where we actually learn how they met prior, since they did live in the same neighborhood. But how did she come across Nube in the first place? And why does he actually call himself Nube? It actually got me curious. I should look up his character to see why he actually called Nube. Anyway, just as it's over for Hiroshi and Kyoko, Nube finally escapes out of that hell. And messes him. And managed to take his soul back. As the dummy wanted to be human. Sadly, Nube can't help with that. It's kind of sad. As this would show, this is it's Miki, Katsuya, and Makoto's first time seeing the demon hand. As the spirit is locked back in with the dummy. Now it's over. The kids ask what Nube to treat them some lunch since they're hungry. But Nube can't exactly pay right now. So they do it next time. So you know that as a dummy must be human and sent of all elsewhere. Next day, the dummy seemed to have disappeared. And Nube has to compensate for all the damage the dummy did. Out the next month's pay. Poor Nube. It's funny though. I really like him. He's a really cool protagonist. Again, he's not the first shonen protagonist to be a teacher. I think that honor that actually goes to the Jigoku one from the 1960s. See, the protagonist, well, basically the caveman, is comedy. Even though it was a comedy, he was a teacher. So the only first teacher in Shonen Jump. But the first teacher, but someone treated more like a action comedy in a way. But obviously, the author must have took inspiration from the Kardashian's GTO. I haven't seen one episode of GTO, so I can't guarantee much about it. But I'll definitely get to watch it at some point because it is popular. And it kind of something to do with the creation of ghost stories in the first place. As Berkeley Powell points out, it was Ghost Stories created as a thriller program. As One Piece was set to begin airing on the specific channel GTO was airing on, and GTO was ending. So, but they don't really, because they want to move One Piece to a different time slot, same time slot GTO was in, and was ending. But they can't do it haphazardly. You can't rush it, so they have to wait patiently. Because Ronnie Kenshin has suffered that fate when it switched time slots at the switching studios, and that basically ratings went down. I guess that's why he never finished it, never adapted properly down to the Jinchu arc. So Ghost was created to build up time for I thought to build till the date One Piece is ready to move. I mean, the books were published by Kodansha. Very fascinating. Here we are, fact there. I mean, Nube ends up wanting him to treat the kids as he did time upon us. As for not time he makes himself known, saying he's kind of become human, mostly. As he's still half his face, look like still skinless. It's creepy. Is it? As he leaves, you never see him again. As Nube says it, he could be in the Berry School right now. As the episode ends, it is scary. Gotta say, great big series. Good. I'm curious to see what was added in the 1996 anime, since they've ran for over 40 episodes. But I doubt I'll get official release, so I had to find another way to watch it. It's a real shame. Come on, Crunchyroll, give us these older versions to see. Like, they originally had the original Rurouni Kenshin on their platform, but before the reboot came out, they removed the original, which kind of pissed me off. I was watching it to prepare for the reboot, for reviews and stuff, but I got ruined. It's a lot, Crunchyroll. I get my point. I want to see these classic adaptations come back in some way. Like the other type of classic anime that have both original and remake out. Fruits Basket. You can watch the 2001 adaptation and the 2019 version, both available on Crunchyroll. So I don't know why. Maybe the license expired for Crunchyroll on the original. That's my guess. Oh well. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy my content. Please thumbs up. I want to see more. Subscribe to the channel. About it. Always good video. And I'll see you guys later for the Summer Hikaru Died. Down on Season 2, Episode 1 and 2. And the first episode of Dr. Stone's Science Future Part 2. Kill Phoenix out.